Serve Almighty Yah with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that Yah, he is the El of Els. It is he that has made us and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his mighty name. For Almighty Yah is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations. Hallelujah. We bless his name. Hallelujah. We turn it over, hallelujah, to our praise for this evening with the King.
Hallelujah. So let's get on our feet and recognize him, and let's start off with the King. Let's sing the King. The King, the King. The King, 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 again the King, the King, the King, the King, the King, the King, the King. The King, the King, the King, the King, the kingdom of Yah is nearing. The kingdom of Yah is at hand. The kingdom of Yah is nearing. Hear, O ye land. The kingdom of Yah is nearing. The kingdom of Yah is at hand. The kingdom of Yah is nearing. Hear, O ye land. Oh, repent. Oh, repent. Oh, repent. Be baptized in Yahshua's name, and Yah will give you his Holy Spirit. You may be sealed till he comes again. The kingdom of Yah is nearing. The kingdom of Yah is at hand. The kingdom of Yah is nearing. Hear, O ye land. Oh, repent. Oh, repent. Oh, repent. Be baptized in Yahshua's name, and Yah will give you his Holy Spirit. You may be sealed till he comes again. The kingdom of Yah is nearing. The kingdom of Yah is at hand. The kingdom of Yah is nearing. Hear, O ye So this is a song everybody knows, and we can just join in again together. Blessed Assurance. Blessed assurance, Yahshua is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, heir of salvation, purchased of Yah. washed in His blood. 'Cause this is my story, and this is my song, praising the Savior all the day long. You see, this is my story. This is my story. What a beautiful song. And this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Perfect submission. Perfect submission. Perfect delight. Perfect delight. Visions of rapture. Visions of rapture. They now burst on my side. Angels descending. Angels descending. Bringing from above. Bring from above. Echoes of mercy. Echoes of mercy. Whispers of love. Whispers of love. And this is my story. Yes, this is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. What a beautiful song. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. My prayer at this time, my prayer of faith, please draw yourselves in. Hallelujah.
Another day of your feast. Thank you for your traveling mercies that you allow us to reach here to give you praise, to show obedience, Lord, to be part of your family. Heavenly Father, we ask that you look down on the spirits that are here tonight, that you may lift us up, Father, as we lift up thy holy name, that you may lift up those that need it, Father, that you may give peace to those that are in need, Father. Heavenly Father, we say thank you for allowing us to get here. We say thank you for those that will arrive. And then we say thank you for those that might not be able to make it, but had hope that they would be here. Heavenly Father, we just want to serve you with a humble and contrite heart, a loving spirit, Father, to serve you, Father, by being obedient to your word, by loving one another as we should love you, Father. Heavenly Father, we ask that our King, your Spirit is always in us, and our spirit is always with you, Father. Heavenly Father, I just say, may you be with us always, guide us and keep us, Father. That we are those that was called, and we adhere to the calling, and then we're going to walk
consuming fire, sweet perfume, His awesome presence fills this room. This is holy ground. This is holy ground. This is holy ground. So come and bow down.
Bless his name, please. We're going to just do our commanded count. If you stand right up for the night, we do our count, and then we'll continue to praise, and testimonies will follow. But we want to offer our commanded count tonight. Hallelujah. We bless his name for us being here on the fourth night of the feast, the third day of the count. Hallelujah. We bless his name. So let's all recite together. Blessed art thou, Yah, thy Elohim, King of the universe, who has sanctified us by his commandments, and commanded us to count the days and weeks between Pesach and Shavuot. Today is the third day of the first week of the commanded count. There are 47 days remaining until the blessed marriage supper of the Lamb. Hallelujah! Hallelujah. Please be seated. We bless his name. And we continue with the praise. And as I said, testimonies will be forthcoming. Hallelujah.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, in my mother's house, yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, in my father's house, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, in my father's house, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Out there in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, out there in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Out there in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yahweh gave it to me, and I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, Yahweh gave it to me, and I'm gonna let it shine. Yahweh gave it to me,
little house of mine, right here, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little house of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little house of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Hallelujah. Praise you, Father. Glory to you.
Somebody pray for me. Had me on their mind. They took the time and prayed for me. I'm so glad they prayed. I'm so glad they prayed. I'm so glad they prayed for me. My mother prayed for me. She had me on her mind. She took the time and prayed for me. I'm so glad she prayed. I'm so glad she prayed. I'm so glad she prayed for me. The preacher prayed for me. Right there. He had me on his mind. He took the time and prayed for me. And I'm so glad he prayed. I'm so glad he prayed. I'm so glad he prayed for me. Yahshua prayed for me. He had us on his mind. He took the time and prayed for us. Hallelujah. And I'm so glad he prayed. I'm so glad he prayed. I'm so glad he prayed for us.
Aren't you
glad he prayed for you?
Yeah.
I'm so glad he prayed. Yes. I'm so glad he prayed. I'm so glad he prayed for me. Hallelujah. I'm so glad he prayed. I'm so glad he prayed. I'm so glad he prayed for us. And when the praises go up, the blessings come down. When the praises go up, the blessings come down. When the praises go up, the blessings come down. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise his name. When the praises go up,
Healing comes down.
healing comes down. When the praises go up,
We gotta give y'all the glory.
healing comes down.
Praises go
When the
up.
praises go up, healing comes down. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise his name.
Go up.
When the praises go up,
Deliverance comes down.
deliverance comes down. your life.
Joy comes down when the praises go up.
Joy comes down.
Joy comes down when the praises go up. Joy comes down. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise His name.
One more time. When the praises go up.
When the praises go up.
Father, peace comes down.
Peace comes down. When the praises go up.
God's peace.
Peace comes down. When the praises go up. Peace comes down. Hallelujah. 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 Praise His name.
Hallelujah. Bless His name. Thank the praise team. Let's give the Father a hand clap tonight. Hallelujah. For allowing us to come on in one more time and give Him all the praise. It's a privilege and it's an honor to praise our Father in spirit and in truth. Just a passage here, Matthew 5, familiar. Seeing the multitudes, He went up into a mountain, and when He was set, He opened His mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. We do understand that the righteous shall never be forsaken. They shall be comforted. It's not a I hope things work out. They shall be taken care of. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. If you want it, He will fill you up. If you want it, He will provide. If it's your desire, your thirst shall be quenched. And we have to remember, we gotta want it. We can't just ask, we gotta want. We can't just, hope, we gotta want. We can't just, consider, we gotta seek after it. And I promise you, we shall be given. But we are pressing through, and it's a blessing that we are all gathered here tonight. One more time, because this is an acknowledgement that we want His blessings. We want His comfort. We want His spirit. We want His deliverance. We want His healing. We aren't here just for motions and routine. We are here to receive. And hallelujah, He shall provide. He says, hallelujah, blessed are the merciful.
Yes.
They're the ones that's going to get mercy. We need His mercy, correct? In order to get mercy, we must yield mercy. That is the only way that we can expect for Him, hallelujah, we will make mistakes. We will err even when we're not intending to do so. Therefore, since the transgression of His law is death, we need His mercy. So we need to make sure that our brother and sister, that we show them mercy.
Yeah.
The word says He desires mercy over judgment.
Wow.
That is a heavy, heavy statement that I don't know it'll ever, I may forget the wording of it, but the concept won't leave me. He desires mercy over judgment. Sister Shirley, if you're wrong, He still prefers that I be kind to you.
That's right.
It's just that simple. I may know she wrong, y'all. But Father says He desires mercy over judgment. So if everything inside of me can just work itself to work with you, in spite of knowing, you know what she's talking about. But you know what? Father says, you work. For me to work with you, He'll take care of the rest. He will give me whatever the need is for the situation. But he wants to see, are you willing to love when it ain't easy? He needs to know that you are willing to love when it ain't easy, and that when everything ain't going the way it's supposed to, will you still press in spite of it all? He already has proven, did not John the Baptist's father, Yohanan the Immerser, Zacharias, when he didn't feel right about the naming of his son, what did he do? He shut him up. I mean, he just, so I know he could stop you from saying what I don't want to hear. But if he allowed you to speak, then I guess that means that now it's on me. Now I'm the one who has the ball is in my corner now. Because he could have not let it be said. That's where we got to bring you. To know that he's never absent from anything. So what is it that he's trying to do? What is it that he's trying to evolve and work in us? There's a spirit of love. Love can be just a word. But there's a spirit of love that goes way beyond the word. And we have to embrace it, embody it, and fulfill it. Blessed be his holy name. Blessed are the pure in heart. They will see God. Press on and hold on. You will see the King. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Yah. Rebellion won't do it. Protesting won't do it. Blessed are the peacemakers. Have you really thought about how they got delivered from Egypt? It wasn't after the night protests that Yah decided to go ahead and free them. It might have been after the night lash, but it wasn't after the night protest. That blessed are the peacemakers. That is a profound statement to know that when Father is ready, let freedom ring. And if Father ain't ready, it don't matter how you come packing. It don't matter how you stack it up. If Father ain't ready, he says you would want me to go before you.
I know that's right.
And also, you would want to know where to go. I'm free, now what? Where do we go? How do we live? Freedom meant one thing. Go and worship upon my holy mountain. That's what freedom meant. To go to a particular place and worship. That may not equal freedom by the dictionary definition. That wouldn't equal freedom. You mean I can't just do what I want to do now that I have the opportunity to do it? And that's freedom? That's liberty. Liberty is to serve Almighty Yah. So we want to make sure that we aren't just in here, but we are really evolving into the character of Yah. And his character is on that board. And we need to live it daily. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice. Are we not here to rejoice? He says rejoice. When people are against you, Yah is for you. Rejoice and know that he is on your side. We got to rejoice and be positive and know that taking steps towards him, he is our waymaker. We don't have any fear. We fear not man. We fear the one who has the power over the second death, and that is all. Everything else, outside of that, everything else is temporal. Every single thing else is temporal.
Come on.
You can never say, I gotta try to control this. We have no control without Yah being in charge. I want to try to we can't make anything happen that he's not for happening. So we've got to make sure that he's on our side, and that's only through obedience.
That's right.
I give my spirit to those who obey. And that's when you have power to do things. And that power is, number one, to just press down on this flesh from doing what it wants to do. That's the spirit that we need. The spirit we need is to actually quench this flesh from doing what it wants to do and exercising our nature. That's what we need. We need his power so that we can actually be powerful. Yeah. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted all the prophets were the prophets before you. Last verse. You are the salt of the earth. Isn't that something though? I mean, we are the shaker right now. We are the seasoning. We are the seasoning that keeps New Orleans and this metropolitan area going. Wouldn't that be something to actually know somewhere down the line? New Orleans only was kept because of us. Yeah. That all the decades and centuries, it was that for 4 decades, 5 decades going on right now, 3 years shy, that New Orleans was kept because of this place. Wouldn't that be something to actually make you just feel like you were the one. He called you to keep a city alive. It's not church. It's not religion. This is true worship, and holiness, hallelujah, can keep a nation. Holiness can sustain a nation. It wasn't just Sodom and Gomorrah that were kept, that would have been kept had there been 10. But it was all the cities of the plain. So an entire metropolitan area could have been kept for the souls of 10. And all there was 4. And then there was 1. That's all there was when it came to the holiness of that city, of that area. But the Father has looked down upon us, and he's kept us. And it is a blessing to just know that we don't come here just to do it, but we come here to give him true praise. Genuine praise. Yeah. I can't make you do that. I mean, hey, all I can do is open up the doors. You got to decide if you're going to open up your mouth. You got to decide if you're going to open up your heart. You got to decide if you're going to open up anything else. All we can do is unlock the door, and you got to decide what's going to happen once we get in here. But this is an opportunity right now as a leader for you to praise him in testimony and truth. So if it's your heart's desire, let him know, hallelujah, how thankful you are. He already knows if there is something in your heart, personal one, directly to him. But we don't know. So if it's your praise to testify openly and witness to him, hallelujah. Somebody ought to testify. Somebody ought to testify. Oh yes, for Yah live, for Yah died. Somebody ought to testify. Oh yes, somebody ought to testify. Oh, somebody ought to testify. Oh yes, for Yah live. Oh yes, for Yah died. Somebody ought to testify. Hallelujah. Do we have a taker? Hallelujah. Yes, ma'am. Taker number 1. Hallelujah. Yes, ma'am. Will we yield?
First of all, I want to thank the Father for choosing me.
Yes, ma'am.
And letting me know who I am and whose I am. I also have 2 other children. I'll give thanks to him for choosing my youngest daughter and her 2 children. Giving them the knowledge that they need to know who they are and whose they are. I like for that I am eternally grateful. Hallelujah. I give him all the praise.
Yes. Hallelujah. Bless his name.
Hallelujah.
I saw that head turn. That's all right. I believe you. I mean, there was a spirit that moved in that one. Hallelujah.
You are holy.
Yes.
Oh, so holy. Yes. You are holy. Oh, so holy. What a privilege and an honor to worship to be serving a holy God.
Hallelujah. Amen.
I recently had a birthday. Thursday,
Yes, ma'am.
April the 18th.
Yes, ma'am.
And Brother Lord had been coming in and out all day. And I was in one position all day. And he said, well, don't you want to go out for your birthday?
Yes.
I had all of my Bible material and all these tutorials and all this around me. And I guess he thought I was going to prepare dinner or do something, out of the ordinary. Stop playing. I said, no, I want to be with my Yah.
Hallelujah.
Right.
I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to do nothing. And then when the rain came, it just made it that more special. Because most people want to sleep.
Yes.
But I was resting. He didn't realize I was resting in the Lord.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes you can come in the Lord's presence and He'll give you a rest, not like sleep,
Yes.
but rest from weariness and
Yes.
worrying about
Yes.
things and
Yes.
how you're going to do this and how that's going to get taken care of and all these things. And saints of God, we're here to come into His presence with thanksgiving,
Yes.
to enter in His courts for praise. And when we enter here, this should be one of the places where we really should have all that to fall off us, because
Hallelujah.
here's a place we can come in and refill
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
and be refreshed by one
Yes.
another. That's why when people say, I get away from it, you ain't got to worry about me getting in your personal space. Because if y'all saying anything, hey, I done had enough of sadness. And when I was out in the world, I assure y'all, I was not a sad person. They straight up the band, and here I come. All right. Matter of fact, sometimes they be calling me, you coming? You on your way? I'm coming. Just hold up. And when I would come, I would never be undressed. And how sometimes I'd be looking at myself, I say, woo, girl, you got to get better than this. I had called somebody and had an appointment to get my hair done and all that. But when I thought about it, Pastor, and I thought about the saints, that wasn't really important to me.
No.
All right.
So I called and I had to apologize. So I probably have to give her some money to keep her to come again. But it just wasn't happening Thursday. Because I had something to do. I had somewhere to go. There's a place in God
Yes.
where we all can be free.
Hallelujah.
There's a place in God.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
It's a secret place. I ain't been in
Hallelujah.
this place, never. Since I call myself being saved. I've never been in this place where it just don't, things and all that stuff, it don't matter no more.
Come on.
Because I can go places where I would short my family to look good. Now I have to, see, sometimes you have to really repent.
Come on.
And
Yes,
here's a
ma'am.
little area where I had to repent. If it had to do with my hair and things that I wanted, I felt like I'd already done enough for my family. I was the breadwinner of the family, so I controlled the money.
Yes,
Most
ma'am.
of the time, so hey,
Come on. Keep it
I
going.
did what I had to do to make sure that I get that promotion and do other things that I wanted to do. But
Right,
you know, the
right.
world will judge it by your appearance.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
So I had to keep some things up.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm ashamed of those things. Because to get your hair done before you pay a light bill, that's kind of witchcraft, I think, because it's backwards. Now I learned that. First I thought, what y'all talking about?
Tell
I
us
got what?
Tell us more.
I ain't want to listen to nothing nobody had to say.
Truth
Yeah.
is truth.
But I know now, and I'm doing better. But I can go right now. I think sister, we saw each other in the Goodwill. When I got a pocketbook, I know it's well over $100. Still had the tags on it. It looked like a cow. I'm carrying a cow because it's so real and leather.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I got it for.
Come on.
$6.
Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Then I had another purse that I bought 6 months ago, and then this found the shoes the other day.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
like, what? Look at my job.
That's what he do. That's
Hey,
what he
did
do.
you last now? And I'm so ashamed of some of the testimonies I've had, Pastor.
Sorry.
But there's a place
Yeah.
Yeah.
in God. Well, I don't have to do all of this no more.
No, ma'am.
I would want to. I ain't changing this place. This place right here.
Stay right here.
I'm staying right here. I don't care.
Stay right
I'm
here.
staying
Stay
right
here,
here.
sister. Yes, ma'am.
It can only get better.
That's what
I think I started
Greater
working.
things. Greater things.
Greater things.
Greater things.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Bless his name.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yah is just so awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
I am blessed tremendously.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
most of all, I'm still here.
Oh.
And y'all help me out. I believe oh yeah. Oh yeah, praise. I believe oh
pastor in the office of members of the church. I just want to sing a song for y'all that I've been had on my heart and I've been practicing on it.
Yes, sir.
And I want to share with my brothers and sisters. It's a true song that God gave to me. You know that God gave me a forgiving heart. I said God gave me a forgiving heart. And that is the way that my mother and father taught. Say whenever you're in trouble, confusion, you go to the master and you ask him to choose you. And this is what I did, church. I asked God above, show me the love that you showed to Yeshua. And he alerted me, said to Moses, here's what I want for you to do. Sing to the Arabs and sing to the Jews. And then sing to the people just like you. And tell them all what I want them to do. I want them to make new legislation, to carry out debatation, and start participation of what's going on in the station. So I decided in my heart that I'll do that you said, and I'll never depart.
All right.
Anyone else before we get to our Brother B? Hallelujah. All right.
I believe.
You believe?
I believe. Oh, yeah, praise. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, praise. I believe. Oh, yeah, praise. I believe. Praise God. Praise God. Yes. Thank you for everything. Yes. Thank you. Look, like you see, I'm dancing tonight. Praise God. But I heard Pastor say it was 4 that come out and 1, just 1. I don't want to look back no more. It's a new year.
That's right.
I want to grasp it by the tail. I want to be able to control that head. I want to follow Yah. I want to be better in life than I was before. I want to serve Him with all my heart by showing love.
That's right.
Showing love to Him first, my King.
That's right.
Showing love to my dear wife.
That's
And
right.
then showing love to you all.
Thank
And then showing love to those I don't know.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be the hardest part. But if He's with me,
Yes, yes.
who can be against me?
No, that's right. That's right, brother. That's right.
That's the word.
This year, I just feel something. The Spirit. I just feel it. I just got to say it. It's the Spirit, and I want to be knowledgeable about everything that goes on every minute of my life around me, that I may show him that I love him, that I'm for him, and that I know he's going to be for me. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's not. It's just a feeling I have to live more for him, less for me. That's all I can say about that. Y'all have a blessed day.
Hallelujah. Bless his name, and that's what we want to do. It's all about the glory. Hallelujah.
Where the Spirit of Yah is, there is liberty. Where the Spirit of Yah is, the captives are set free. The wounded are made whole. I find rest for my soul. Where the Spirit is, hallelujah. Where the Spirit is, where the Spirit is, there is liberty. And I want to sing that because there's something about Yah's Spirit. It's just something about knowing Yah and being able to live according to him versus according to this flesh. He said that this flesh don't too much care for the Spirit. And we know the Spirit don't care for his flesh at all. So that's a constant battle. One for another. And so every day it's a struggle to live according to Yah and leave this flesh behind. And I know what you're saying, Kevin. It's a difference. But when you see growth and development, when you see progress, when you see a difference in your life, you know it is Father Spirit. That relationship is so evident, you can talk about it, but when you see it, when you recognize it, when you lay eyes on it, and in particular, and I shared with my wife earlier today, because I knew when we would go see our father, and I said to myself, with the condition he was in, I said, one day Father's gonna call Mr. Renee home, and my wife is not going to be able to handle this. She's not going to be able to manage this. And it's in my mind, I'm wondering, Father, help me to be able to help her, and give her the strength to be able to deal with the time when Father calls her father home. I have to tell you, I've seen strength in that lady back there in the last couple of days. I didn't know. That's what I know. It's because of the relationship that she has developed with the Father. And so when you have that, when you have a framework, when you have a foundation built on Yah, there's nothing he cannot do. And so the family is there, and I'm watching her lead her family, and I'm watching her just when the folks came in and they gave him the last bit of medicine, and they took him off the ventilation. We said, well, let's have prayer. My baby said, I got this prayer. My wife said, give me your cover. Give me your cover. I want to pray. Now y'all got to know my madam, okay? Y'all got to know my madam. That's my madam doesn't do that. But I know my madam now because I know Yah. And collectively we know Yah. So there's nothing too big or too small for Yah to do. Because through all things, Yahushua strengthens us. All things are possible. So my father-in-law, he gave up the ghost earlier today. But my wife is here. And she's leading now this phase of what is necessary. So she is that light that's set upon a hill that cannot be hid. And so I heard someone say, is Dion okay? I say, is she okay? I say, is she okay? There's something about the light of Yah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
That's his name, hallelujah. And it has to be a journey of growth. He said, grow in his grace and his knowledge. And so it's a blessing and it's precious we just see.
Yes, indeed.
You know we are 1,000,000% behind you, with you, supporting you, and the Father we know got you. At this time, let's see Stephen Andrews Jr. coming up, giving us some expressions for tonight. And then, hallelujah, we shall close it out behind him. But we bless his name, and you know he's coming up with a tablet and a bag, so therefore, that's all right though. So we know that means he's got something prepared, hallelujah, so we thank. That's Mr. Youngson, hallelujah.
First, I want to say Toda Yah for allowing me the opportunity to come before you once again, before the house of Yah in his house of praise.
Yes, sir.
I have a selection, proxy, or via some assistance. Via some assistance. I'm not the singer of the band.
To come up as well. Because she does know the song, we give it glory to God. It's not for me. Okay, I'm sorry. She's got a beautiful voice. And Karen,
God keeps so busy praising Yeshua. Keep so busy praising Yeshua. Keep so busy praising Yeshua. Ain't got time to die. Cause when I'm healing the sin, I'm praising Yeshua. When I'm healing the sin, I'm praising Yeshua. When I'm healing the sin, I'm praising Yeshua. Ain't got time to die. Cause it takes all of my time to praise Yeshua. All of my time to praise Yahweh. If I don't praise him, the rocks gonna cry out, glory and honor, glory and honor. Ain't got time to die. I keep so busy working for the kingdom. Keep so busy working for the kingdom. Keep so busy working for the kingdom. Ain't got time to die. When I'm feeding the poor, I'm working for the kingdom. When I'm feeding the poor, I'm working for the kingdom. When I'm feeding the poor, I'm working for the kingdom. Ain't got time to die. Cause it takes all of my time to praise Yeshua. All of my time to praise Yahweh. If I don't praise him, the rocks gonna cry out, glory and honor, glory and honor. Ain't got time to die. I keep so busy working for the kingdom. Keep so busy working for the kingdom. Keep so busy working for the kingdom. Ain't got time to die. When I'm giving my all, I'm working for the kingdom. When I'm giving my all, I'm working for the kingdom. When I'm giving my all, I'm working for the kingdom. Ain't got time to die. Cause it takes all of my time to praise Yeshua. All of my time to praise Yahweh. If I don't praise him, the rock's gonna cry out, glory and honor, glory and honor. Ain't got time to die. Now won't you get out of my way? Let me praise Yeshua. Get out of my way. Let me praise Yahweh. If I don't praise him, the rock's gonna cry out, glory and honor, glory and honor. Ain't got time to
Hallelujah. Thank you, Proxy.
You owe me, Manny.
That's all right. Bless it. No time.
So first of all, I love that song. That's the reason why I requested this song before my message, and I just want to repeat the words, go over the words again. So, Yah, I keep so busy praising Yeshua. Ain't got time to die. Because I'm healing the sick. Ain't got time to die. Because I'm feeding the poor. Ain't got time to die. Because I'm serving my master. Ain't got time to die. It takes all of my time to praise Yeshua. all of my time to praise Yahweh. And this is the part I want us to focus on today. If I don't praise him, the rocks gonna cry. Glory and honor ain't got time to die. Now, won't you get out of my way? Let me praise Yeshua. Get out of my way. Let me praise Yahweh. Because if I don't praise him, the rocks are going to cry out. Glory and honor ain't got time to die. So this song stuck with me recently. And I want to explain why. I'm going to explain why in a second. But first, I have a story. So, y'all know I'm a teacher. And on a recent exam I was giving, I insisted that, I literally insisted, like, every single day, all of my students to memorize some formulas for this exam. I told them every day from exam number 2, once they took exam number 2, all the way to exam number 3, I said, every day of class, memorize these formulas. Now, you don't even have to memorize them. I said, literally the first question on the test is just to match the formulas with each other. So here's one side of the equation, here's the other. You just have to match them. And I told them every single day, know the formulas, memorize them, be able to match the formulas every single day. Well, one of my students, who often misses classes or shows up late to class, came to class the day of the exam, a little bit early, walked up to me and stated, "Hey, Mr. A, I figured it out. Listen, all I gotta do is memorize the formulas." I said, "Well, yeah, I've been telling you that for about a month now. Yeah, okay." But the reason I tell this story is because I finally figured it out, guys. I figured out exactly why we're here today. Why we're here every Sabbath, why we're here on feast days. I figured it all out. For these decades of teaching, the teaching here has centered around one goal. What Yah actually expects from us, and I figured it out. And Sister Yolanda spoke on it a bit yesterday, and that is, do better. That's it. That's the goal. Do better. Do better. Now, I've spoken on this before, trying to do better. But to further the point tonight, do better or a rock will cry out in your name.
All right.
Now let's explore where this song comes from, this part comes from. Or where does this concept come from? And it stems from Luke 19. So let's turn there. I have my Bible here. So Luke 19. Not deep. I just figured it out, that's all. Luke 19.
Simple formula.
That's the formula, just do better. So, I'll turn here. And I'm reading from the Hallelujah Scriptures version, so mine may read a bit differently than yours. But Luke 19, starting at verse 36. And so in this chapter, Yeshua's, he just finished giving a parable. And so he's about to go into another city. And starting at verse 36, he says, or it says, "And as he went, they were spreading their garments on the way." And they're talking about his disciples. And as he was coming, this is verse 37, "And as he was coming near already at the descent of the Mount of Olives, the entire crowd of the Talmudim, or his disciples, began to praise Elohim, rejoicing with a loud voice for all the miracles they had seen." And so again, this is as Yeshua is coming into this new city. And they were saying, "Baruch," or blessed is the sovereign who is coming to the name of Yah, in the name of Yah. "Peace in the Shamayim, in the heaven, and esteem in the highest." And some of the Pharisees from the crowd said to him, "Teacher, rebuke your Talmudim, your prophets." And verse 40 is the key part. "But he answering said to them, I say to you that if these shall be solid, the stones would cry out." And so that's where that part of that song comes from. It's from that verse. And so, so we need to do better, or the rock will. Now, because of this, I decided to bring my own rock. Stone. Not only that, I decided to name my rock. Here's my rock, Stephen. Just to make the point a little clearer. Just to make it a little clearer. That's all. Okay, make it very clear. Very clear. So this is my co-star for today. So where was I? Oh goodness. Okay, so I decided to bring my own rock as a sign for myself. And I even named it Stephen. It's me or it's the rock. Either way, Yah will get his praise.
Hallelujah.
I know that's right.
So this message today is about, it's a bit of a testimony, specifically the last year of my life. And today is April 22nd, 2019. So I'll start with April 23rd, 2018. Me and my wife were in Tupelo, Mississippi, burying her and my grandmother. Specifically her grandmother, her actual grandmother, but she's mine as well. And our souls and hearts are they're not quite easy. Yah is pulling at us, we're trying to find his shalom, his peace, in such a seemingly dark time. So we decided soon thereafter that we wanted to be baptized as a sign to Yah that we are committing ourselves to him, so that we can be better, do better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or some rocks will do better for us.
Yes, sir.
Soon thereafter, we found out that Paige was pregnant with our beautiful daughter Melody, who's here today. So we knew from that moment we needed to do better, so that we can raise her even more so in Yah's light, which is actually, she's the shining of Yah. That's her middle name, Zariah. We better do better, or that rock will. I don't want a rock showing more praise to Yah, and my daughter has to see that. That rock might as well raise her if that's the case. Then a few months later, Pastor offered us an opportunity to do better with a fast dedicated to Yah. He asked 3 days, or as much as we could do. I dedicated 48 hours. Let me tell you, this was the hardest 48 hours of my life.
No coffee.
That I can remember anyway. But it was to show Yah a sign that I am not only keeping his commandments,
That's right.
but I'm trying to do better.
Hallelujah.
Or some rock will.
That's right.
Then some time ago, Pastor called me and my wife up to acknowledge us as a deacon and a deaconess for this house. And I was overwhelmed because I didn't ask for it, but I knew that it was Yah giving me a sign that I was doing better for him. Then 1 month ago tomorrow, my beautiful daughter was born. Melody Zariah, shining light to Yah. And I could not thank Yah enough. And in my mind, I did plenty. I told my wife a couple weeks ago, I said, babe, I have 0 complaints. Because I'm keeping his law. I have a beautiful relationship with my earthly father that I always prayed for. I have you, my wife. I have Melody. I have a job that I love. I can't complain. And she swiftly stopped me and reminded me what Pops and Pastor often say. Well, excuse me. Well, be careful, because as soon as you think you're good, that's when Hasatan tries to take the joy.
All right now, wife.
And of course, right. And of course, the day I planned to finish writing this message was yesterday. And we got the call about Papa. And he passed a couple hours ago. Wow, what a year. To the date, April 23rd, 2018 to April 22nd, 2019. Just, I mean, you can't write this story, right? You can't make this stuff up. So what is this testimony for? Because even after such a progressive and better year, I can't stop. Because even after all of that, this rock could still give more praise if I become stagnant. Hasatan is still going to creep in there if I stop. A while back, I spoke on my dad always requiring me and my brother to do better, to be better, or some rock will. He wanted us to strive for perfection. And well, that's the word I used anyway, perfection. As I took my seat that day, my dear sister Karen slid me a note, letting me know that I should look up that word perfect. And she led me to Eob. So let's turn there. Eob 1, Job 1. Job 1 and 1. Eob 1 and 1, or Job 1.
Yes, sir.
And again, I'm reading from a different version, but actually, I don't have the King James version, but in mine, I believe it reads similar. That is, there was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Eob or Job, and that man was perfect and straight, and one who revered Elohim and turned aside from evil. And again, this is how it reads in this book, but the word perfect is a little weird, right? So let's go to Romans 3 and 23 to kind of go with that verse, okay? But it does say the word perfect in the English anyway. But Romans 3 and 23. Okay. Romans 3:23 says, and again, I'm reading from a different version. For all have sinned and fallen short of the esteem of Elohim. So those, again, we already know the word is perfect in itself, so there should be no controversy in the word. So Job is perfect, yet all have fallen short. And so we should, again, as we typically do, go back to the original Hebrew, what the actual words meant. And so another way of reading that phrase, okay, but I'll just read what I have. The Hebrew word translated is blameless or upright is tam. And can be translated as blameless, perfect, or upright. The same word is used in Proverbs 29 and 10, which states, the bloodthirsty hate a person of integrity and seek to kill the upright. Or a blameless person is someone whose life exhibits integrity. Upright in Job 1:1 is translation in the Hebrew yashar, meaning upright or just. This word is used in parallel in Psalms 37. But the fuller context is in Job 1:1, this man was blameless and upright. He feared Yah and shunned evil. So the description of Job being blameless and upright is linked to the fear of Yah and the avoidance of evil. And so in short, Job was blameless and upright in that he was a man of integrity who trusted in Yah as his redeemer, sincerely worshiped Yah, loved his family, and was consistent in his walk with Yah.
Hallelujah.
That's all right.
So let me summarize. I had a great year. I would say I had a great year. Okay. I got a lot better. I really did. My wife can attest to that. I think she would attest to that. I did a lot better. In a strive for perfection. Yet, this rock has the capability of serving Yah if I choose not to. So I can't stop here.
Come on.
None of us can stop here. I can't stop. I have to do better. And let's all do better. Or some rock will in your name. Hallelujah.
Or somebody else will, and he said, I'm gonna leave it right there. So it's not even, he's leaving that testimony. That's the witness to this.
That rock need to get baptized.
Let's give Miss Nanny, young Stephen over here right there, because that's, let it get shot. Father is good and merciful and a very, very powerful, pointed message that do better or else. Do better or your place. Really, it can be taken, it may be taken, it will be taken, and you won't see it coming because they got a lot of rocks outside. So it ain't about, well, who's coming? Your place, we got bricks that's been sitting by these doors for a long time. Your spot may just be a matter of just Yah point at a time. And I mean, he gave a very, very,
Yes, it was good.
truly, he made it very simple and very clear, but it's extremely deep.
I told you.
Very simple, but extremely deep. But you really can't miss it. Oh, there's only one person to be blamed. He laid it right out and made it clear, and it was the word. If you don't praise him, he's going to get his glory one way or the other. Yah made this world to be inhabited, and he created us for worship. Now, if we won't worship him, because he is all that he is, he's going to get his praise. So we have a choice to make. We got a choice to make. But he also recognized that in all the good, in all the effort, Hasatan will stir you up. He will just rip you off your horse. He will just sideswipe you.
I can't stand him.
And he is, but he will do what he's supposed to do.
I still can't stand him.
Because that's his job.
Yes.
And his job is to size you up and say, okay, if I can't, that ain't gonna work. But if I'm willing, and he will lie in wait. Because that's what it may take for you.
Right.
This one, like I said, he can use the pitchfork and the horns for some people, for a many, and just devour them all the day long. But if he's got to go and get become an angel of light,
Right.
to deceive and destroy, that's what he will do. Because his goal is to win. Whatever it takes. Lights out, the whole 9 yards, no rules. That's what it takes. Again, we bless his name. Let's give him another hand for that. Because again, that's the Father speaking through him to us and writing the vision and making it plain. And today being April the 22nd, let's pray that a year from now, hallelujah, that you're still doing better. Because it's clear that the Father still may have more trials and testings. Because doing better in words means nothing. Oh, I'm good. I'm ready means nothing. But when the test comes and the curtain goes up, hallelujah. Miss Precious, again, bless you for stepping forward with the family to pray. Hallelujah. The family has heard, I'm sure, a lot about your family. But we bless the Father, hallelujah, for what you have gained from it. We close with this. The other day at the hospital, a gentleman asked, a woman came and asked me to pray. And that's been on my mind, that I didn't go to the hospital definitely to pray for a stranger. It wasn't on my mind that would be on my, I didn't wake up knowing the tragedy that would befall our sister. I'm going there to support because it was the thing to do. Otherwise, a rock might have been going there to support her. So if nothing else, I mean, I got that much. But then a woman is saying, but look, if you a minister, would you please come and, after you finish praying for who you came to pray for, would you come and pray for my husband?
Wow.
And I'm like, did I serve my purpose though? That's what, I can't say what she got out of it. She said thank you, this and that, but I'm still doing a little betwixt. Yeah. Was I ready to do what I was supposed to do, or did I just speak some words because she asked me to speak some words? What is a prayer? She wasn't really wanting me to just come and just say some words. She wanted something to be accomplished.
Right.
Did I just speak some words, or did I actually accomplish something that would please my Father as an ambassador for him? And that's just something that, again, a rock could cry out and serve and bless the Father and praise him. Did I do more than a rock on that day? Or did I simply give words because it's what I was asked? I'm not the only person who ministers for y'all. We all are. Miss Precious did it today. Did we speak words, or did we actually give the essence of what a prayer is supposed to do? Because if we are speaking on behalf of Yah, there's supposed to be power in that. There is power in prayer. Or is there always power in prayer? That's what I've been left with in my mind, is that did I actually yield Yah's power, or did I just speak words according to the prayer? Yahushua came and taught us to pray. The word will tell you that sometimes we don't know what to pray for. We pray amiss. So what exactly did I do? What was really being asked of me on that moment? And bottom line, did I accomplish the task? That's something that I leave you with tonight, because again, you pray, I pray. You're asked to pray, I'm asked to pray. But are we actually just speaking words? Are we actually accomplishing something when we pray? That has been on my mind, and I want want it to be on yours because this is about about doing better. You think of your moments, your situations, your interactions, and think about, was it just formality?
Wow.
Was it just, or was it just going through the motions and just, a thought in your mind, and that's all it is. A thought in your mind and words in the other's ears. Or did something actually happen? When Yeshua would speak, they said that's a man who was speaking with authority. They knew that there was power, there was something about him. We are El. We are God's. We are. So therefore, if we are actually his representatives, made in his image and his likeness, and then yielded his power because we are obedient servants, oh, believe you me, we got some growing to do. Oh, believe me, we've got some growing to do because there should definitely be some things accomplished. I'm not sure what the magnitude of that is, but that's what's on my mind, and I just wanted to be on your mind that when we pray, are we just murmuring words? Are we actually being a messenger or a go-between of the Father? Because if Yeshua is in you and he's the one praying, I think there should actually be something going on as that prayer is happening. If Yeshua is praying through us, oh, hallelujah. Eyes haven't seen, ears have not heard what should be happening, but what's the close of all of that? Are we holy? Because anybody can pray. Anybody can read. Anybody can read out the book, and the average kid, they know at least part of it, if not all of it. But is it words, or is it really the power of prayer? And the power of prayer should magnify a situation. So I say, Father, just help us to just get beyond where we are, and we say thank you. Todaya. But Father, it's a new year. Take us deeper. Give us the increase. Father has not kept us here to continue to do what we're doing, show up and gather for us to stay the same. Believe you me, we've got some places to go right inside this building, and won't no rock, not if it's in my wherewithal, be actually doing anything for me. You got to decide if it's not going to do nothing for you. Right. But I tell you, let's bless his name and say, Father, continue to peel back our layers and help us to be the very Elohim whom you desire us to fully be. Let's not just be part gods.
Right.
Let's be, total, full, the whole self of Almighty. Because if Yeshua is, when Yeshua spoke through Stephen and said, you just stand there and give, let me give that testimony. What did the people do? There was a response and a reaction to those words that the people, there was something going on more than just Stephen speaking. Right. So therefore, if Yeshua is actually indwelling inside of us, there can be more going on than just the average day and the average this, that, and the other. So I just want us to just meditate on that. Let's stand, hallelujah, close out. Because again, it's been on my mind. What did I do in that room? The lady said my husband has demons in him, and would you come and pray to have these demons be removed? I have to walk away from that thinking, did I do it? That's what you asked for. It wasn't on my menu this morning, but you asked me to come and cast out demons. And so therefore, what exactly did I... Father, what is my...
preacher, Pastor.
What is my purpose? Because if I need to be ready to cast out demons on any given morning, then I need to maybe make sure that I'm waking up on the right side of the bed with the right mind, with the right spirit inside of me. Because otherwise, then you called me because you thought I could do something. But if I'm an imposter, if I'm just a hireling, see, believe me, this is a heavy thought. Because otherwise, then I don't need to go with you to do nothing if I really can't do what it is that comes with the capacity. So believe you me, I ask y'all to pray for me. Hallelujah. Because believe me, we all growing, Mr. Stephen. We all want to go to take it up higher because something, hallelujah, I do believe is happening. Because it starts off with recognizing and then saying, Father, grant us the increase to truly become one with you. And with Yeshua inside of us, we can do all things. Hallelujah. And as I said the other night, greater works than what we have done. Oh, hallelujah. Father of lights, we say, hallelujah. Because we're not here for form or fashion. Hallelujah, Father. We are here in spirit and in truth. Father, we do not understand it all. But Father, you are the light. You are the light of all mankind and the light of salvation. And by you, Heavenly Father, there is a power that beside thee there is none other. Thank you, Father, for waking us up this morning. Thank you for starting us on our way. Thank you for allowing us to see another day of your blessed festival. Thank you for another day of the count. Thank you for the message tonight that you put upon our mind, Father, to do better. So that you can get your glory from us and don't have to take a substitute. Oh, Father, hallelujah. What is man that you would be so mindful of us to give us the first opportunity to give you the praise? But Father, you've made it clear you're going to get your praise. So Father, help us. Because we're not here, Father, just to be here. But we are here, Heavenly Father, so that we can be taught your grace, your knowledge, your understanding, and your way, so that we can grow, Heavenly Father, and we can evolve, oh Heavenly Father, into the very beings, oh Heavenly Father, that will join you and reign forever as kings and priests of the Most High Elohim after the order of Melchizedek. Father, we want to reign with you. But Father, you told your disciples to go out and to preach and to teach. But you said to cast out devils, perform miracles, heal the sick. Oh, Father, hallelujah. Do you really mean that, Father? I mean, do you really, really mean that, Father? Greater works than these, Father. Oh, Father, hallelujah. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for all that you've done. Bless the food that we shall receive tonight. Bless those who are tuning in tonight. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this gathering, this assembly. Father, thank you for bringing baby Melody in the house. Hallelujah, Father. Hallelujah, Father. From the least to the greatest. Thank you for keeping our dear, precious, hallelujah. Thank you for strengthening her, undergirding her, Father. Hallelujah, Father. Thank you for our brother to support her. Thank you for the children, oh Heavenly Father, and all the family, hallelujah, to just continue to rally around her, oh Heavenly Father. But Father, you work in mysterious ways. We may not be able to get her to pray, Father, but hallelujah, you know how. Father, you know what to do, and you know the appointed time and the appointed hour for all things. Now, Father, just help us to be ready when you call our name. That's all we want to do, Father, is to be fully ready when you call our name. We don't know when that's going to be, Father. We don't know why it's going to be. But we need to be ready before time so that we can be on time. Oh, Father, we thank you for all these things and more. We know that you'll take us home safely, Father, because you are just wonderful. We thank you for keeping our homes. Thank you for our transportation. We thank you for our wherewithal. We thank you for the love in this room. And we say thank you, Father. Hallelujah, Father. Some people don't know love, and we have overflowing love, Father. So we say thank you, Father. A million times we cannot thank you enough. Keep us all, oh Heavenly Father, one more day, and until we return in the next appointed hour, Father, we say hallelujah. In Yeshua's name, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Dismissed. Let's enjoy the feast. Hallelujah. Bless his name. Hallelujah.
Yeah, that's all about to zoom in. Fish. They ain't worrying about you, girl.
The little bundle, look at that.
Your bundle of joy? Right. Shalom, Mom.